Think your old euro coins are worthless? Think again. Some rare 20 and 50 euro cent coins, yes, even in bad condition, have shocked collectors with unexpected value. From hidden mint errors to rare early issues, you might be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. Before you spend that coin, watch this, you could be losing big money. First up, the 2002 20 euro cent coin is a fascinating piece of modern European coinage that carries both historical importance and artistic value, even when found in very bad condition. And to fully understand this coin, it is important to begin with the context in which it was created, as the year 2002 marks the official introduction of physical euro coins and banknotes across participating countries of the European Union, making it one of the most significant monetary transitions in modern history. And among the countries that adopted the euro at that time was Italy, which replaced its long-standing national currency, the lira, with the new unified system, and the mint mark on this specific 20 euro cent coin indicates that it was struck in Rome at the official Italian mint known as the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato, which is responsible for producing Italy's coins and other official printed materials. And this mint mark is an important identifying feature for collectors because it confirms the origin of the coin and distinguishes it from euro coins minted in other countries, each of which has its own unique national design on one side, while sharing a common European design on the other. The Italian 20 euro cent coin from 2002 is especially notable for its artistic design, as it features the famous futurist sculpture, unique forms of continuity in space, created by Umberto Boccioni, whose work represents movement, speed, and the forward-looking spirit of the early 20th century, and this choice of design reflects Italy's cultural heritage and contribution to modern art, making the coin not only a piece of currency but also a miniature representation of artistic innovation, while the reverse side of the coin, which is standardized across all Eurozone countries, displays a map of Europe along with the denomination, 20 euro cent, and a circle of 12 stars symbolizing unity and cooperation among member states. In terms of physical composition, the coin is made from an alloy known as Nordic gold, which is composed primarily of copper along with aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it a golden appearance despite containing no actual gold. And this material is specifically chosen for its durability, resistance to corrosion, and suitability for high-volume circulation, which is why millions of these coins were produced and distributed widely throughout Europe, making them very common in everyday transactions. However, when we focus specifically on a coin described as being in bad condition, we are referring to a specimen that has undergone significant wear and tear over time, typically as a result of years of circulation, handling, and exposure to various environmental factors, and such a coin may exhibit numerous signs of damage including heavy scratches, worn-down details, discoloration, tarnish, edge dents, and possibly even slight bending or deformation, all of which contribute to a lower grade in the numismatic grading system, where coins are evaluated on a scale ranging from poor P and good G to very fine VF and mint state MS, and a badly worn coin would generally fall into the lower end of this scale, meaning that much of the original detail, such as the fine lines of Boccioni's sculpture or the sharpness of the lettering, may be partially or completely smoothed out, making the coin less visually appealing to collectors who prefer high-grade examples. As a result, the market value of a 2002 20 euro cent coin in bad condition is typically very low, often limited to its face value of 0.20 euro, because the coin is neither rare nor in desirable condition, and the large mintage numbers further reduce its scarcity, which is a key factor in determining collectible value, although it is worth noting that certain exceptions can exist if the coin possesses a minting error, such as an off-center strike, double die, clipped planchet, or other unusual manufacturing defect, in which case even a worn coin might attract interest from specialized collectors who focus on error coins. but such cases are relatively uncommon and require careful examination to identify. Despite its low monetary value in poor condition, the coin still holds educational and historical significance, as it represents the early years of the euro currency system and serves as a tangible reminder of the economic integration of Europe. And for beginner collectors, even a worn example can be valuable as a learning tool or as a placeholder in a coin album until a higher quality specimen can be acquired, while more experienced collectors may appreciate the coin for its design, historical context, or as part of a complete set of euro coins from different countries and years. And additionally, studying coins in various conditions can help collectors develop their grading skills and gain a deeper understanding of how wear affects both the appearance and value of a coin. In conclusion, while a 2002 R20 euro cent coin in bad condition is not considered rare or highly valuable in financial terms, it remains an interesting and meaningful object that combines elements of history, art, and everyday life. And its significance lies not in its price but in its role as part of a major monetary transformation, its connection to Italian cultural heritage through the work of Umberto Boccioni, and its enduring presence as a widely circulated piece of the euro currency system, making it a small yet noteworthy artifact that continues to capture the interest of collectors and enthusiasts around the world even decades after its introduction. Next up, the 2002 R50 euro cent coin is a notable example of early euro-era coinage and remains an interesting subject for collectors and enthusiasts, even when found in bad or heavily worn condition, because it represents the very first year when physical euro coins were introduced across participating nations of the European Union, marking a historic shift from national currencies like the Italian lira to a unified monetary system. And this transition not only changed everyday transactions for millions of people but also created a new field of modern numismatics focused on euro coins, where early dates like 2002 are often collected as foundational issues. The R mint mark on this coin specifically indicates that it was struck at the official mint of Italy, the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato, located in Rome. And this small letter is an important identifying feature because each Eurozone country produces its own national side designs while sharing a common reverse. And for Italy, the 50 euro cent coin carries a deeply symbolic artistic design featuring an equestrian statue of the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, a famous sculpture that stands in Piazza del Campidoglio in Rome and reflects Italy's rich historical and cultural heritage, emphasizing themes of leadership, stability, and continuity from ancient Rome to modern Europe, while the reverse side of the coin, which is identical across all Eurozone countries for this denomination, at least in the original 2002 design, shows the denomination, 50 euro cent, alongside a map of Europe and a ring of 12 stars representing unity among member states. Physically, the coin is composed of an alloy known as Nordic gold, which includes copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it a golden color without containing actual gold, and this material was chosen for its durability, resistance to corrosion, and suitability for high-volume minting, meaning that millions upon millions of these coins were produced and circulated widely, making them extremely common in everyday use. When discussing a bad condition example of the 2002 R50 euro cent coin, we are typically referring to a piece that has seen extensive circulation and therefore exhibits significant wear, such as flattened or smooth design details, numerous scratches and contact marks, discoloration or dark toning due to oxidation or environmental exposure, worn edges, and possibly minor damage like dents or bending. And in the numismatic grading system, such coins would fall into lower categories like good G, very good VG, or fine F, where much of the original sharpness and luster has been lost, especially on high points of the design such as the figure of Marcus Aurelius and the finer background details, and this level of wear greatly impacts the coin's desirability among collectors, as most prefer coins in higher grades with clearer details and original mint shine. As a result, the market value of a 2002 €50 coin in bad condition is generally very low and typically remains close to its face value of €0.50, since the coin is neither rare nor in high demand in such a worn state, and the extremely high mintage numbers from 2002 further reduce any scarcity factor, which is one of the most important drivers of value in coin collecting, although it is important to mention that exceptions can exist if the coin has a genuine minting error, such as an off-center strike, double die impression, clipped planchet, or other unusual production flaw, because error coins can attract specialized collectors even if the overall condition is poor, but such cases are relatively rare and require careful authentication to confirm their legitimacy. Beyond monetary value, however, the 2002 €50 coin still carries educational and historical significance, as it serves as a tangible artifact of the early Euro transition period and reflects both modern European unity and Italy's classical artistic heritage, making it appealing for collectors who value context and symbolism rather than just price, and for beginners, even a worn example can be useful as a placeholder in a coin album or as a learning tool to understand grading, mint marks, and design elements, while more advanced collectors may include it as part of a complete set of Euro coins from different countries, years, and conditions, studying variations in wear, toning, and strike quality, and in some cases, environmental damage such as exposure to soil or moisture can create interesting patina effects, though these are generally considered negative factors in standard grading. Overall, while a 2002 €50 coin in bad condition is not rare or highly valuable in financial terms and certainly not worth extreme claims like millions of dollars often seen in misleading online content, it remains a meaningful and collectible piece of modern coinage that combines history, art, and everyday utility, offering insight into the birth of the euro currency system and the cultural identity of Italy, and even in its worn state, it continues to hold interest for those who appreciate the stories behind the coins they encounter. Please like and subscribe to my channel.